Hello everyone and a very good evening to RPM Esports Round 11 Miami Grand Prix. Long time no see, my name is RPM Bakker. I'm doing commentary tonight. Let me get everything ready. And see which driver is the first one on a lap. It looks to be Booty. We got only 12 drivers tonight. It's a bit disappointing, but let's hope they can make the most out of it and give us an interesting race to watch tonight on this street circuit in the USA. Booty coming through the final corner now. Well, almost the final corner. I don't know if these are called corners, but starting his lap now. The first car on track to set a lap. Into turn 3, which is causing a lot of trouble for drivers. And Booty gets through it. And invalidates his lap. So moving on to the next one on the lap. Matty in his Alpha Tauri. Not invalidating it. Also not too comfortable there in those corners, but gets him through. No track limits or anything else. And then the long DRS side, we will see a lot of overtakes being done here. Matty keeps it as far to the right as possible. Then a hard braking zone heading into the stadium section. Copied from Mexico, of course. Into the chicane and cutting it exactly right in on the entry. And then coming out of the stadium, another long DRS straight. As you can see, the DRS is open. Fashion meets function. Yeah. You can buy it at Alpha Tauri Point Fashion, apparently. Coming towards the line now for the as first drive to set a lap. Matty opens with a 1:29.6. Having a quick look who's Stubber goes even quicker, 28.5. And I can see one of the McLarens coming as well. It's RPM Westy. And he goes to a 1:29.6. The other McLaren is right behind, Jones. I spoke to Jones a little before the race and he was saying he doesn't feel too comfortable and too quick here. 29.5 for the other McLaren. The Maverick is on an out lap, and there's one of the Aston Martins coming. It's Smith coming for his first stint, 28.8. And a Ferrari coming as well, out lap for Reuzebeertje. And we see Matt also coming towards the line now. And he puts down a 29 flat. Well, yeah, flat. We call it flat. Moving to... I'm pretty sure there was a car starting a level. It's the Maverick at least in P7. Or let us get on board with the Haas of the Maverick. aka KMF. Oh, did see a little bit of wheel spin there. And now, again on the long DRS side. Ooh, overshooting the corner there a little, missing the apex. So not a perfect lap from the Maverick. Also can see it on the 130.7. Zabiaga is also on a 130. So now the Ferrari of the Reuzenbeek coming to the line with a 128.8. So really close to Smith. Still 3/10 behind Stubbe 050. 050. Booty, who invalidated his first lap, is on for a new one. Big Puggy joining in the chat. He has all the time since he retired in quali. And it's, that's KMF in the wall there. That's not where you want to be. Waited with his rejoin and now waiting for the other cars to pass as well. Unfortunately, no task for me, so I can't see the check the times at the moment. Ooh, little touch to the wall there from Booty. A little slap from Booty. And now it's getting down on the throttle down as quick as possible. For the Alfa Romeo. Hitting the apex nicely there, and then now he is on towards the line for his first stint, and it's gonna be a 29 flat as well. Matty also coming towards the line for his second lap. 129 flat is his best one. Looking at his ERS, he saved it, so on board with Zabiaka here. Improving by 2/10 so far. He definitely needs a better lap, knowing his ambitions to get in that top 5 at least. And it looks to become an improvement for Zabiaka. It does. 8/10 improvement, 29.8. He's doing some weird stuff with his wheel there, but we'll take it. The only car who didn't set a time yet, the Mighty Frax. On board with him. Ooh, really close to the wall there, and also invalidates his lap. As you can see, the special livery of the Ferrari is gone in the game. Now the McLaren has a special livery. Here it comes. A bit of pink. Beautiful. Beautiful. But nothing interesting since it's an outlap. Matt probably on an in-lap. Matt, he is not on a lap. Smith is improving in sector 2 so far, so let's stay on board with the Aston Martin driver to see if he can get himself any closer to Stubbe. Here in the telemetry, 336 kilometers per hour for the Aston driver. Gonna have a little look on stats like that later on, see who is faster, and he does get closer to Stubbe, 7/700ths of a second behind him. You can see here Reuzenbeek on the straight, not even getting to the 330 kilometers per hour. So definitely less downforce for the Aston Martin. Also 336 kilometers per hour for the Red Bull of Matt. Is coming towards the line now as well. And he goes to 128.6, so we're getting closer. The top three is getting closer to each other. Stubber just started lap. Jones 29.5 for him. I'm trying to see who's coming first. Looks to be Westy. Is a bit behind traffic now in the stadium section. Not trying to pick up the slipstream. Now he is, but Zabiaka, no, it's a bit in front of Westy. Now Westy dives in. So that's not a lap from Westy. Roosbitch is slightly improving on his time so far. We've seen him miss the apex a little bit here. Now he completely takes it. So let's see if he can improve. Or at least keep that improvement. He can. 28.5 for Roosbitch as well. So we're really close in the top three right now. Trying to see who still is on the lap. Looks to be Jones. Still on the lap as well. Missing the apex there a little as well. A yellow flag ahead. Jones does not lift. It's Stubber actually in the final corner who's off. 28.8 for Jones. So that's 7/10 improvement. Great lap from him. KMF coming to the line. Does improve but still keeps it in the 130s. And then we got Zabiaka on an out lap. So back to the Ferrari of the mighty Frax, who is actually in the corner where he went extremely wide, close to the wall and invalidated his previous lap. Takes a different line through there, through those corners now, so safe way for Frax to get through that section. And now, missing the apex a little bit there. Frax, who I mentioned it before this season, running no assists, no line, so doing great this season for the assists he is running. Was a little bit too long in the reps there, but let's see if this Ferrari is going a little bit quicker than the other one. It definitely is. And then, completely outbrakes himself there. This was like a typical F1 manager moment. Unlucky for Frax. Wonder if the Maverick is still on the lap. No, he's diving in. Someone who is on the lap is Zabiaka. Also the first one to cross the line, so on board with the Aston Martin. Well, he will want to come closer to his teammate, who is currently in P3. Got 5, 6, that's 7 different teams in the top 7. Although we only got 12 drives, so that's not too hard. And Zabiaka also outbraking himself there. But does improve by 2/10, moves up 1 position past RPM Westy. Booty taking a way different line than everyone else, although he is on a lap that's already taking 5 minutes and 11 seconds. So this is going to be the lap for Booty. Ooh, little bit of understeer there. And into the final corner now, Booty. It looks like he's on a decent time. Looking at the lap time on the top right of the screen, it's a 1:28.6. So he moves into top 5. Now it's gonna get interesting. I'm trying to get a grip on who's coming towards the line now. First one is Smith. Let's see what Smith can do. Didn't use any ERS, so this is his starting lap. The Maverick improving. Stubborn improves his time to a 1:28.2. Someone's facing backwards. It looks to be Booty, but got no time to spend. Really struggling. Let's see now what's happening. Matt might be coming towards the line now. He is. But also at the starter lap, we lost Jones. That's at the end of sector 3. We will see it now. Oh, that's there. Oh, that's not where you want to go off. Well, Zabiaka is going to cross the line now to finish his qualifying. And invalidates. Too eager on the curbs there from Zabiaka. Next one up, the Mighty Frags. Locked up a little bit, but let go of the brakes early enough to turn the car around. And it's his first time. It's 31.2. Smith crossed the line, finished his qualifying in P2 at the moment. The Maverick improves 4/10. Reusebeertje currently P3 coming towards the line as well, improves by 1, almost 2/10. Westy moves into P7. Booty is not on a lap. See if Matty currently up, but invalidated his time as well. So final car to come towards the line is Matt, half a 10 up on his current time. So he might be on for a pole position here in his Red Bull. Coming to the line now, and it's a 1:28 flat. So it's the pole position for the Red Bull of Matt with a 28 flat. 28.2 currently for Stubber. Williams on the first row as well. Taking a quick screenshot. Apologies for that. And here's the results of the qualifying. Matt takes pole with a 28 flat. Stubber in P2. 28.2, 2/10 behind. On the second row we got Smith and Reusebeertje. Third row shared by Booty and Jones. Jones will be happy to see himself in the 6th place there. P7 and P8, Westy and Matty. On the 5th row we got Zabiaka and the Maverick. And the final row in this case, P11, P12, the Mighty Frags. Not the best qualifying from him. And Big Buggy, who did not set a lap.
Ja, nee, klopt. Het is echt heel klein. We kunnen het nu pas echt een beetje zien. Ik moet wel even aan mijn boom, want er zit goud aan. En de andere voor je.
While we're waiting for the drivers to get ready. No, just looking here, and I just noticed there's no Mercedes on the grid tonight. So for the all-gear constructors, Mercedes will not be too happy with that one. One thing for sure, we're gonna start the formation lap in 25 seconds, and then we are gonna get, I believe, 32 laps of the Miami circuit. But we will see that later. The first light is on for the formation lap. Quick look at the tires for everyone. It's the top three, actually. Matt, Stubber and Smith starting on the hards. Roosbeertje on the first car on the mediums. Roosbeertje, Booty and Jones going for the medium tires. Westy doing the opposite of his teammate. Right behind his teammate as well. Hards for Westy. P8 Matty takes the hards. Zabiaka in P9 wants to make up for those positions he did not get in quali in the race, I guess, so taking the mediums as well. And the final three cars on the grid also on the hard tires. Having said that yes, interval. And having said that, we know the tires now. Any early safety cars will not help for the hard runners. And it's actually 29 laps, not 32 laps. 29 laps. You can see all those flags here in the stands. People coming from everywhere to see this race. That's how big RPM has become. Stubborn not working too hard to get temperatures in his hard tires. You see him just Kimi Raikkonen style going straight ahead there, so. Beautiful view of the helicopter here. The entire grid in one image. Matt coming up to park his car right now in the first slot. Let's see if he can get his car stopped in time. He can, Smith can't. Buggy, the final car, coming to the grid now. And he can as well. So let's try get a good view of what's going on here. We're off. Sorry about it. It looks like a great start from Rozenbeertje. Also a great start from Booty on the outside here already. And oh. We've seen it last night. We see it now again. Someone overshooting turn one in the braking zone. And Westy's out. Trying to see if I can actually see what happened. But I can't. I know Big Puggy, Zabiaka and Frax became victims as well, while Rozenbeertje moved into the lead in his Ferrari. So quite a hectic start, and we got a full course yellow. Yellow is gone again. Rozenbeertje in a comfortable lead already. Around a second. Booty had a great start as well. Let's see the position changes right now. So it's Rozenbeertje and Booty both 3 positions up. Jones actually managed to get 2 positions as well, moving into P4. Looking to actually get P3 as well, and he does. I wonder if Matt has any damage from that lap 1 incident. Oh, he does get tapped around here again by the Williams of Stubber. And that makes Jones just drive away now. 1.8 second gap for Jones towards Matty, and Stubber and Matt both collided with each other twice already this race. Trying to see if Stubber maybe has any damage on that front wing. It doesn't look to be. And yeah, so we got a really spread out grid right now. Zabiaka, of course, big box for probably a new front wing. And Reuzebeertje is in quite a comfortable place, having Booty outside his DRS. Jones will hope these guys start fighting. So he can gain, although it looks like Jones is in a good place at the moment. Before the race he said he was not feeling too confident about this track. But he looks to be gaining on Booty at the moment, so apart from being happy with a P3 probably, he is gonna aim and maybe get more out of this than just a P3. Well, there's a train at the back. Oh, we got a yellow flag, and oh, that's Jones. Spun around at the same place where he spun in quali. And from the practice I had, this first section can be quite slippery. And it can feel like you're on the Polar Express in these cars. Poor Jones all the way back to P9, but still 26 left to go. Anything can happen for the McLaren driver here. And we got another yellow. That's Frax. Oh, just switched on in time to see Frax standing. Can everyone get through there? That's actually the question. Yeah, the Maverick is really far behind. And that's a 10-second time penalty as well for the Microfax for corner cutting. I don't think there was anything wrong there. Although I didn't catch it, of course. And another yellow flag. And this time it's Big Puggy in the final corner. Also riding the Polar Express on these tires. Not a lot of grip on this track. Hope for Puggy he didn't overheat the tires too much, because this section is where you need to get the grip, and he takes it really easy, so I think he will be fine on the tire tape. While we got a move from Stubber on Matty coming. Oh, it looked to be a side by side, but Matty thinks the better of it. I had a little look there, and I think Stubber picked up a warning there on the entry of the chicane. Now let's see, Matt might be able to come back on him, because this DRS is so powerful over here, and it's a really long straight. Stubber using his ERS to defend against him, so no move yet from Matty. While Smith puts down the fastest lap on the hard tires in P3. And oh, here you can see Matty almost outbraking himself there into turn 1. Which Matt managed to get close to quit Matty as well. So we got a 3-car battle for P4 at the moment. And Jones might have picked up some damage since he is falling off to the 3 guys in front a little bit. Let's see if we can catch any moves. Stubber not using ERS to defend right now. He's also out of ERS, so the game is making some weird noises, like everyone is locking up. I don't think that's the case, because that might be some overreacting sound effects here. All the way back down to the first gear for Matty. Stubber using all the deploy he has. Stubber does manage to get just enough ERS so far to defend enough from Matty in his Alpha Tauri. Again, the DRS open. Matt made a mistake. Fell out of the DRS distance to Matty. Might be his little brother there. Matt and Matty. And we got a yellow flag. I don't know for what, but we had one. Nothing too serious, I guess. Well, we see Alex Lewis joining in the chat, cheering for Jones. He is currently in P7. He was in P3, of course, but had that spin in turn 4, at the exit of turn 4. And this is also the only fight we got on track right now, where we see some gaps falling, some big gaps at the back as well. So can Matty line it up good enough to get a run? Stubber not using his DRS. Matty only used it on the exit a little bit. DRS is open for the Alpha Tauri, but he's not getting close enough. Tries to brake as late as possible to drive towards him. And is really close now, but needs a good chicane here. And this is costing a lot of time. Getting over that curve there, missing that ultimate turning point. Perfect turning point, of course. That makes it easier for Stubber just to defend. Every time Matty just tries to brake towards him, brake a little bit later, take as much speed through the corner as possible, but can't get close enough. Maybe now. It's only 3/10 on the throttle now for the AlphaTauri, and Stubborn not using the ERS. We got a yellow flag in sector 1 for Big Puggy, and we might see a move now from the AlphaTauri around, going for choosing the outside here, which opens up the inside on the next corner. Stubborn brakes late, keeps his nose in it, and it's the inside now for Matty, as I said, and squeezes Stubborn just fair enough to get the run done there. But now look at this, Stubborn is right behind Matty, so we'll cross back on Matty. Will Matty defend from this? He is not using any of his ERS to defend, and that means Stubborn just comes back at it. It's not having the ideal line here, but slows Matty down enough to get Matty now getting a run back on Stubborn. These guys are just switching positions all the time. Stubborn brakes late on the inside, and Matty has the outside run. Great move there from Matty around the outside in turn 1. And now see if Stubborn, who's from the same place I am, never met the guy, but great guy, I think. Oh, and that's Smith off in P3. So Matty is in P3 right now. Has been battling for P4 all the time, but is back, is on a podium position right now. And Stubborn gets his DRS open, is far behind Matty at the moment. Due to all the fighting, Matt managed to catch up with the guys in front again. A way faster line here for Stubborn in the chicane part. And Matty not defending. Taking a little bit of a defensive line. Here comes Stubborn with his DRS. Is it going to be close enough? No, it's not. But he does know he has another DRS straight coming on here. Not the perfect exit there for the Williams driver. Will drive towards him, but will not get close enough to go for a move. Well, Zabiaka picks up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Some real dirty driving there. We had another moment of yellow. And oh, Matty spins around. Really unfortunate for Matty there, who had some great pace. And the corner has costed a lot of drivers some positions. At the moment we're having a lot of gaps. Booty tried to catch up with Roosbeertje, but oh, it's the Mighty Frax who is off in turn 3, driving the Polar Express as well. Yeah, I was talking about Roosbeertje, who is having a great race. A real consistent drive from the Ferrari driver here, and even though Colin is not watching at the moment, Colin will be really satisfied to see Roosbeertje leading this race. No jinxing. Same for Booty. He's just not fast enough to actually get close enough and attack Roosbeertje, but having a real consistent race. Great start from both drivers as well. And we got another yellow flag, and that's the Mighty Frax retired. So we're gonna have a look, and we might have a safety car. We got a safety car. The gaps are getting close. The fight is on. Hard runners will not be able to benefit from their harder compound. Oh, I think the Maverick just had a little look there if the Mighty Fax is alright. And what are we gonna see now? You can see here the hard runners, Stubborn, Matty, Smith, Puggy, Zabiaka and the Maverick will be in trouble. They can't pit for the medium tire at the moment. They are never going to last. Rosebeard, Djibouti on the mediums, Jones on the mediums are gonna go in and get that hard tire suited to their car. First car here, Rosebeard, he will go straight in. There you go. Booty following. See if this all goes well, no intermediates. That would be extremely jinxed if that happens. Nah, it's the hard tires for the Ferrari here. Same for the Alfa Romeo of Booty. Jones, as predicted. Also going in. How long does each tire last here? Well, there's 4 different tires, so it's different for every tire, of course, but the mediums will not go through to the end from here, at least according to the game. I do see a lot of medium hard runners pitting though, but predicted is around 12 to 14 laps on the mediums. So they will struggle a lot at the end of the race. And of course will need to start fighting each other again, since the entire pack is coming back together now. There's no losers in this race anymore. It's up for grabs for everyone, including Mr. Jones. Well, we are gonna have a quick commercial break so I can get something to drink. I will be right back with you people. And we're back. Ready to go racing again, I hope, soon. Lights are still on. So, according to Zabiaka, he had to pit on 32% hards, which were 9 laps old. So the mediums are gonna have a real tough time. Oh, what is this? What's happening here? And what's happening with Jones? Can we get a safety car behind a safety car? That's the question. Jones fell all the way back to the last place. Stubber retired. Yeah, well, I don't really know what happened there. Let's see the restart. On board with Roosbeertje. Who's gone? Gone early. Booty is not caught by any surprises. Matt knows to follow. Matty knows to follow as well. It looks like everyone's getting through turn 1 safely this time. Jones might have been a little bit sleeping there, but also got caught up in that little incident, of course, with Stubber. But we do have battles back on track. Not the battle Booty was hoping for. Booty would have hoped to be able to catch up with Roosbeertje. But it's actually Matt and Matty on the medium tires who are catching up with the Alfa Romeo on the hards. But like I said, the mediums will have a tough time towards the end of the race. Buggy gets overtaken by Zabiaka. Buggy keeps his nose in and stays on the inside here, but decides to back out. Oh, might have missed that one a little. Booty, great run for Booty here, and he might go for the lead. He is going for the lead, and he is in the lead. Great exit there from Booty. Is Roosbeertje going to do any late braking? Maybe a switch back into the penultimate corner. He is definitely braking late and trying to switch it back. Can he get the run done? Can he get the run done? No, he can't. Some great racing here from Booty and Roosbeertje. And so far the medium runners did not have any opportunities to get a run done. They do have the traction on this tire. At the back we get Jones catching up with the Maverick and Big Puggy as well. We're gonna have a close eye on that after these guys got through the straight. And it looks like Roosbeertje had a bad exit again. Matt passing him now on the medium tire, and Matty passing him on the medium tire as well. And Matty might go for a double move here. Is on the outside. Can he make a switchback happen? No, he sticks his car to the outside and to the inside here, and he is not backing out by the looks of it. Oh, this is not a place to go side by side, and Matty takes the better of it as well. Pushes Roosbeertje in the hands of Smith a little bit there, and it looks like Roosbeertje is struggling a lot on the exits on the hard tires so far. All the fighting got Matt to get a 1 second gap. Jones now with a run for P8 on the Maverick, and he gets the move done. Back to the podium fights for a moment. Of course, nothing is completely over for Roosbeertje yet, because he's on those hards. All he needs to do is at least try keep up with these guys. Well, we got a yellow flag. I don't know for what. Matt close to Booty now. I guess DRS is enabled this lap. We're gonna find out soon. DRS opens up here. Yeah, it is enabled. Booty is already out of ERS. He did try everything he could to get, while the Maverick is off, to get as far away from these guys as possible. That did not work. Oh, a little drifting there from Booty as well. Clipping a little bit too much of those curves. And we're back on another DRS straight. 5/10 for Matt currently to Booty on the faster tire. Booty out of ERS. And I actually see RPM Colin joining in the chat. I've been cheering for you while you were racing and I was commentating, Mr. Colin. I hope you won. I'm not hungover at all. It's just a normal working day. Same as yesterday, so nothing too crazy last night. We see some gaps forming once again. And Matt is really close now, coming towards the DRS straight. Or coming on the DRS straight, opening his rear wing now, and it's a move easy done for Matt. Question is, how long are these mediums going to last for Matt? The current tire age is 5 laps, and they got another 12 laps to go. So 17 laps total on these mediums are gonna be a big challenge for the Red Bull in the lead at the moment. Same for well, the half at Red Bull. Alpha Tauri of Matty is also gonna be falling off. 6th, finished 6th. Well, 6th is nice, Colin. When I tuned in, you were 11th or 10th or something. So I'm really proud of you. In the back we got Smith now right behind Rozenbeertje as well. Smith is on the medium tires as well. So also one of the guys who will struggle towards the end of the race. Quite surprised how many drivers actually chose to pit for the medium tires already, knowing they had 17 laps to go. I once knew a guy named Jones. He's from England, so he loves his cones. You may think he's fast, but you'll find him in last, overtaken in DRS zones. Some poetry here from Alex Lewis. Oh, and there is the move already from Smith on Rozenbeertje. So after the safety car reset, Rozenbeertje fell back from P1 to P5 so far. But only one car on the same tire in front. Did I see softs there? Oh no. Booty lost a position to Matty now as well. Booty just has one objective, and that's just keeping up with the cars in front. Stay with them as close as possible to gain at the end. We've got 10 more laps to go, and I forget about it all the time, but it's already 7 laps on the medium, so around lap 23, 24, I'm predicting those mediums to fall off and the hard runners to take benefit of it. Booty needs to stay close. Rozenbeertje needs to not lose too much time, and he definitely has the pace since he was leading the entire race until the safety car came out. Jones with his cones needs to pick up the pace a little bit as well if he wants to get into podium position at the end. Oh, little moment there from Booty. Lost immediately lost 7 to 8 tenths there. Is the pressure coming towards the Alfa Romeo driver now? Oh, Missing the apex a little bit there as well. And this just makes Smith get closer and closer. So both drivers in P1 and P2 on the safety car restart are losing out a lot on the medium runners at the moment. P1 fell back all the way. Oh, and that's Matty off. Let's hope nothing strange happens. We see Joe. I felt like that was a Ferrari passing, but apparently it was the McLaren of Jones, who took a second out towards Reusebeet the final lap. So that means that Jones and Reusebeet are P4 and P5 on the hard tires. Question is, how much time are the medium runners going to lose at the point of degradation? Smith is within DRS distance of Booty. And Matt managed to get a 2.8 second gap. So for now the mediums are still working. Like I said, I predict lap 23, 24 to see them fall off. And that's where it gets interesting. So we might see some interesting final 5 laps of this race. In that case, maybe it would have been better off doing a 5-lapper. Matty takes a 5-second time penalty now for speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, of course, he was on the mediums as well, and after that spin, his mediums might be completely gone now. We see Booty going extremely wide there. So it's not just the tire, it's also Booty really struggling at the moment. Reusebeet needs to get his throttle down. He's currently 4.5 seconds behind the Aston Martin of Smith. Matt looks like he had a little moment. I could see him in the background all the way on the left side of the track. Also lost out half a tenth towards Smith. Towards Booty, of course, but looking at the tires, it looks like his tires are not in the best shape anymore. I don't have any TAS, but comparing them towards Smith's tires, at least a few. So how they look like. We got a yellow flag. That's Matty. He's off at the end of the stadium section. We can see that Smith's exits are not as powerful anymore as they were before. And is he going to go for a late break here? He's thinking about it and he's doing it. And oh, there's some contact between the wheels of Booty and Smith here. Nothing too major. Smith also decides to back out, give that position to Booty again. Can also see that Booty now, apart from the time he lost, gained a lot of time on the exit. So maybe this is the crossover point for the medium tires. A little bit earlier than I expected, but we're gonna see now on the interval. On the interval, yes. And also we're gonna see if Booty uses any ERS, of course, on the exits, because he's taking a lot of time out of both drivers right now. He's using a little bit of his ERS, but I think the mediums are falling off at the moment. Let's see what Rosebeard does compared to Smith. He's on 4.2 at the moment. Booty lost a lot of time again. Yellow flag, sector 2, and looks to be Matty again. And now things are... Oh, Matty just drove into the leader in the race, Matt. I can't believe what I just caught on stream. I can't believe what just happened here. To be honest, it looked like Matty was trying to get off the racing line there. Matt was thinking about passing him off track. I can't believe what I just catched on stream. And we got another safety car. Which means everyone will go to the subs now. So, no benefit of the hard runners anymore. We're gonna get a final sprint race. Interesting, very, very interesting. Yes, everyone goes to the softs. It's not even a question. Big Puggy is gonna come in. The Maverick on the softs already, so we'll just catch up with the pack, I guess. Unless it's a real old tire. 2 laps, he might take that gamble. He is gonna come in. Oh. He is gonna come in for a new set of softs, apparently, or a used one. So, sprint race towards the end. There's 5 laps to go at the moment. Is there anyone who accidentally messed up, made it funny? Nobody did. The Maverick actually went to a new set of softs. No laps on this one. So, just waiting for the Maverick and Big Puggy to catch the pack. And that Ben can get back into the pit lane. And we can start racing again. Well, drop me any predictions in the chat, that would be great. Some predictions. Puggy managed to get back to the pack, and I'm pretty sure the Maverick will as well this lap. Everyone pitted, Mr. Collins. Everyone pitted. K-Math pitted 4 times. Not having the great race so far. You can have a horrible race and end up with 4 laps of sprint, so. Here, the Maverick is back at the grid, or at the pack at least. And we're gonna wait for the lights to go out on the safety car. And see what Booty does on his restart. We've seen Rosebeertje doing the first restart and he went early. Booty giving some hints to the safety car. Speed up a little. Like a true F1 driver. Complaining about the safety car speed. Warming up his tires. Yeah, well, we got the entire grid together. Top 8. We're going to see if we can catch nice on board into turn 1. We just take the middle of the pack, and Booty's gone. So looking at the other ones, well, Jones is in the middle of the pack, so I was lucky getting the right guy here. Looks like Booty is gone. Second cab already. Smith might have been sleeping a little bit there. See Rosebeertje and Smith fighting for that second place on board from Jones. Rosebeertje side by side now on the around the outside. Smith braking late. Rosebeertje thinking about a switchback, not happening. Jones catching up here on the inside now of Rosebeertje. It looked like he tapped the wall there, and Jones moves into P3. So a podium for the McLaren of Jones at the moment. Predicted like Alex said in the chat. Jones going for a podium. Making use of a little mistake from Rosebeertje there. Going wide, or at least tapping the wall a little bit. Smith looks to be weaving a little. Nothing major, but just a little. Matt really close to Rosebeertje, trying to go up the inside, braking late. Enough space left by the Ferrari driver. Also enough to maintain his 4th place at the moment. But all this fighting does make Jones pull away a little bit. The gap is 1.3 seconds at the moment, and Rosebeertje is struggling a lot after he lost that lead on the first safety car. He has not been back on the right pace again. 1.8 seconds at the moment for Matt towards Jones for his podium. Jones will be really satisfied to get a podium out here. Although Rosebeertje is still close within DRS distance of Matt. We don't have any DRS yet. Jones will of course be hoping he stays in that DRS distance, so he can put some pressure on Matt. Big Puggy passing Rosebeertje now as well. Rosebeertje also passing Big Puggy again. No more DRS left for the Ferrari. Matt closed down the gap from 1.8 to 1.1 seconds towards Jones. So Jones will need to give it all for that final podium spot. Looking at his dashboard, he has been saving a lot of DRS. DRS is back enabled this lap. We got a yellow flag in sector 1 that looks to be the Maverick again. And it's Jones. Jones is... Oh, and is there contact? I don't think there was contact. It sounded like it, but it's Jones who spun in turn 5, I believe. And missing out on his podium there. Smith really close towards Booty now for the race lead. Can he get a move done in the final lap? We will see as soon as we cross the line. He will be able to get really close now with his DRS. Also using DRS to compromise his exit there. Using a lot of DRS, to be honest. He could have saved some now to go for a move in the final final lap. Not planning his overtake at the moment. Just hoping to get a good run. And the final lap just started. What am I saying? The final lap just started and Smith is really struggling in the first sector so far. But having a great couple of corners here. And another yellow flag, it looks to be the Maverick again. And we got Smith really close to Booty, so little mistake from Booty made. And Smith going for a move around the outside on the first DRS straight, taking the lead in the Miami Grand Prix in the final lap at the moment. So it's the third different leader we got this race. And can Booty get back at it again in the final DRS straight? We're gonna have a really exciting final sector here. And it looks to be Smith who has the exit here. 6/10 is not enough for Booty to get close for a move here. Into the penultimate corner, going for a wide line and now crossing it back. And oh, little wheel spin there, and that's it for Booty. No move for him. It's the Aston Martin of Smith coming towards the line and finishing and taking the win here in Miami. Booty crosses the line in P2. Matt takes P3. Big Puggy, great race from him. Final place to fourth place. Roosevelt, unfortunate for him, leading most of the laps in Miami, finishing P5. Jones, who has been skating on ice in those corners, taking P6. The Maverick, he had a real bad race for him. He will not be too happy, but glad he finished into the points. P7 for him. And Zabiaka also coming towards the line right now. He had an invisible day, to be honest. And yeah, that's it for first division. Driver of the day, Smith, who takes the win in the final corner, final lap. Great race from the Aston Martin driver, who had some great pace in the qualifying as well. And actually surprises in the final sprint race in a race. Interesting, a race in a race. First place for the Aston Martin of Smith. Second place for Booty. And Matt takes the third place, even after the little incident he had with Matty. The Red Bull got back into it and takes a podium. And here you got the final results. As I said, Smith takes the win, followed by Booty and Matt. Big Puggy takes P4. It's P5 for Roosevelt, P6 for RPM Jones, P7 for the Maverick, P8 for Zabiaka, and then we got 4 DNFs this race. Matty takes P9, but no points. Stubber. The Mighty Frags and Westy did not make it to the end. But it was a great race overall. I thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you tomorrow again for Premier Division. And I wish you all a good night.